Mm-hmm. 3 a.m. hum, whole block hush, hot roof smoking, sky about to flush, steam in the air, buzz from the wire, sweat on my neck, night still on fire, metal roof breathing, heat waves bend, I'm staring at the ceiling like a longtime friend, skin sticking to the couch, dog by the fan, one shoe by the doorway, phone in my hand, then the drop hits. Sharp little tap, then another like it's map in the map. First cool breeze slides under the door. I feel my shoulders fall from the wall. Old paint peeling outside on the shed. Neighbor's blue trash can lined up by the fence. June air heavy, tastes like smoke, like barbecue ghosts from the crowd we broke. Santa rain on the 10 at 3 a.m. Hot roof hissing while the world plays dead. That cool hit cutting through the heat in my head. I could sit right here, breathe that in instead. Santa rain on the 10 at 3 a.m. Whole week washing off, drip by drip. Let the storm say things that I never said. Let the night write rules that I never read. First real shower, roof starts to talk. Slow swing rhythm like a Sunday walk. Little dark river on the window glass. Orange porch light making shadows dance. I crack that slider, let the air slide in. Steam wet dust hit deep in my skin. Smells like first days walking home from school. Wet chalk, black top under faded rules. Smells like backseat, half open door. Dad saying nothing, tired from the floor. Smells like cheap cologne on the cotton tee. Rolled up letters that nobody reads. Every drop tapping on the rusting ridge, like it's counting all the things I tried to ditch. Santa rain, Santa rain on the 10 at 3 a.m. Hot roof hissing while the world plays dead. That cool hit cutting through the heat in my head. I could sit right here, breathe that in instead. Santa rain on the 10 at 3 a.m. Whole week washing off, drip by drip. Let the storm say things that I never said. Let the night write rules that I never read. Street lamp halo, blurry in the mist. Distant siren, phased in quits. Old blue Civic Park, half straight. Tags 3 months out, still dodge and fade. Ashtray full from the nights before. I've been pacing the carpet, wearing lines in the floor. But the cool comes subtle through the screen mesh sway. Like you ain't gotta fix every bruise today. Steam from the asphalt, sweet burnt stone. Smell it climb slow to the shingles and bone. It sinks in the blanket, creeps through the wall, wraps around my neck, soft like a shawl. Eyes half closed, head in the drift. This rooftop rain dance giving me a lift. Roof goes shh, shh, heart goes slow. Clock too loud, hands won't go. Mind on fire, rain say chill. Hot metal breathing, taking that wheel. Roof goes shh, shh, like you know my name. Every cool little wave, rinsing off my blame. Santa rain on the 10 at 3 a.m. Hot roof hissing while the world plays dead. That cool heat cutting through the heat in my head. I could sit right here, breathe that in instead. Santa rain on the 10 at 3 a.m. Whole week washing off, drip by drip. Let the storm say things that I never said. Let the night write rules that I never read. Drive slow down, like it's meant to say. Steaming metal, fade in the gray. I like that smell, deep in my chest. 3 a.m. rooftop, letting me rest. soft lamp glow. Dust in the air. Old pages, breathing slow. I just sink in the chair. Ashtray cold, still stained from the past. Smoke prints in the grain of the desk. Old wood breeze, every scar, every scratch, like a friend who remembers what I forget. Brown glass, half book, half flask. Bookmark from a year I won't ask. Ceiling fan hum like it's stuck in the 90s. Mind on rewind, eyes low, just reclining. Yeah, lying head lighter. Metal warm in my palm, tobacco ribbon. Roll it up calm, no rush. Let the seconds expand. Cardboard box in the corner, like a time capsule stand. Smells like old wood and dry tobacco. Every breath take me back slow. Ghosts of the ones that I know sit in the smoke. Let the night roll. Smells like old wood and dry tobacco. Whole life stacked in the shadow. I don't chase time, I just plateau. Let it all hang in the air. It's my halo, yeah. Leather chair cracked, but it still hold weight, like the stories that we never quite say. Cold on the hook since the last winter rain. I can hear our old laughter like it's stuck in the frame. Spine broke books leaning crooked on the shelf. Some I read once, some I read to save myself. Coffee ring circles on the same old mat. Maps are nice, I don't mind looking back at. Curtain half open, street murmur outside. And here every inch got a history vibe. 2 cars, 1 breath and the room gets thick. Thoughts get loose and the clock can't skip. Smells like old wood and dry tobacco. Every breath take me back slow. Ghosts are the ones that I know. Sit in the smoke, let the night roll. Smells like old wood and dry tobacco. Whole life stacked in the shadow. I don't chase time, I just plateau. Let it all hang in the air. It's my halo. Yeah, my uncles laugh, my granddad's hands. They live right here in the floorboard cracks. Every burn mark, every faint brown stain. That's a long lost night I can't name, but I claim. Yeah. Page flip like a DJ blend. 1 line hit, then I fade out again. Loose ash fall, make a gray little trail. Outline thoughts that I never detail. Yellow postcard pinned by the lamp. Face half faded like a half-filled stamp. I stare too long and the edges blur. Maybe that's them, or maybe it's the herbs. Hands smell sweet when I tap that leaf. Wood oils rise up like a soft motif. Same 4 walls, but they shift, they sway. Like the room played back on my better days. Smells like old wood and dry tobacco. Every breath take me back slow. Ghosts are the ones that I know. Sit in the smoke, let the night roll. Smells like old wood and dry tobacco. Whole life stacked in the shadow. I don't chase time, I just plateau. Let it all hang in the air. It's my halo. Lamp burn low, smoke drawing halos. I sink deep in the chair, in the shadows. If these walls talk, they speak in this tone. Oh, wood, dry leaf, that's the scent of my home. Cold air, slow breath, white road, nothing just that bold, buzzing low. One small halo on all this snow. Hands in my coat, talk to my ghost. Shoelace dragging, clouds hanging close. Old brick houses, sleep with their scars. My thoughts drifting past parked cars. That light twitching like it's half away. Whole life feeling like an outtake. Boost make prints in the wind erase. Every step I take leaves a fading trace. Long street light, flicker on the snow. Whole world quiet, only you still glow. I walk that line through the breath of the cold. Flicker on the snow. You the last thing hold. Yellow ring painted on this pale white road. I cut through the circle like a tired old coat. Face in the glass, storefronts blank. Bank clock, frozen time, broke rain. I've been that bulb hanging by a thread. Right for a second, then gone in my head, yeah. Here I am and your tires shine. Two worn out hearts on the same thin wire. Street light, flicker on the snow. Whole world quiet, only you still glow. I walk that line through the breath of the cold. Flicker on the snow. You the last thing. Who you shining for? When the cars don't pass, when the last train left and the bars close fast. You keep humming like you still got a crowd. I keep coming back to your tired little cloud. Breath makes smoke, rise then fade. Same as the plans that we almost made. Phone on silent, heart on mute. Blue hills echo through this frozen route. If you burn out, where do I aim? How I find home in the world is plain. Till that day comes, I just let it go. Follow every blink on this powder road. Long street light, flicker on the snow. Whole world quiet, only you still glow. I walk that line through the breath of the cold. Flicker on the snow. You the last thing hold. Keep on shaking in the midnight air. Every soft flash say somebody still there. Path turned dark, but you burn slow. Long street light, flicker on the snow. Half tank, windows down, effing static, whole town out. Slide by the screen on Alameda. Moonlight peeling off old white paint. Weeds in the cracks where the wheels park. Ghosts in the gravel in the night air faint. Marquee letters hanging by a thread. Half the bulbs dead, still hum my name. Last show ended before I learned patience. Now the lot looks small, but the ache the same. Paper cup roll under my seat. Cold fries in the bag, late night feast. Lonely as the breeze through the speaker pole. Used to park here packed, now it's just me. 2 a.m. at the drive-in, doors all chained. Every memory flicker on the screen that ain't got my past on loop in the rear view frame. Riding past a story that I can't explain. 2 a.m. at the drive-in, all shut down. Empty lots still talk when I roll around. Every crack in the asphalt say my name. I keep driving but it feel the same, yeah. Back when the sound came through that metal box. Fog glass, cheap cologne, lip gloss. Counting the stars we could never afford. Plotting our escape from a broke zip code. You swore the credits wouldn't roll on us. We were too young to spell give up. Now your face show up in the late night ads. New life, new ring, new city lights flash. I passed that fence like a weekly check-in. Same chain link, same bench section. I could cut through all where we used to lean, but I keep coasting, talking to the empty seats. 2 a.m. at the drive-in, doors all chained. Every memory flicker on the screen that ain't got my past on loop in the rear view frame. Riding past a story that I can't explain. 2 a.m. at the drive-in, all shut down. Empty lot still talk when I roll around. Every crack in the asphalt say my name. I keep driving but it feel the same. Every summer turn to static. Every promise turn to traffic. We grew up, the tickets vanished, but this exit's still a habit. I ain't looking for a sequel, just proof we ever were equal. Just proof that we were real once, in the glow of that dim front. 2 a.m. at the drive-in, doors all chained. Every memory flicker on the screen that ain't got my past on loop in the rear view frame. Riding past a story that I can't explain. 2 a.m. at the drive-in, all shut down. Empty lots still talk when I roll around. Every crack in the asphalt say my name. I keep driving but it feel the same. Left turn signal, slow blink, no rush. Whole world sleep, just me in this hut. Old screen fading my side eye view. I let it go but it right back through. Rain tap slow on the front glass, dust in the air, old pages. Time pass, I curl tight where the hard covers lean. Whole world drip in the grayscale scene. High shelf throne, I survey my zone. Spines lined up like a rib cage home. Kid in the corner, finger on the page. Old man nod, drifting with the age. Door chime ring, cold wind in, coat shake off with the clouds just in. I blink twice, let my tail just sway. Wash wet shoes, leave little maps of the day. Only in the back, count cash, I'm a tune. Steam from a mug, paint ghosts in the room. I stretch one paw to the paperback road. Let another long yarn tell them all I know. I'm just a bookstore cat, watching rain. From a crooked little shelf, by the pane. Whole city run fast, down the drain. But I stay, let the drip hit my brain. I'm just a bookstore cat, that's my lane. Chillin' where the words ease the pain. Clouds cry on the glass, I remain. Purse off, let the storm say my name. Raindrops race like they bet on life. One hit first, disappear from sight. I seen hearts break in the aisle by romance. Seen them end up by the self-help stands. Late girls kicking in from the gray. Mascara like the sky, running away. She pet my head, say she feel too much. I blink slow, that's my version of a hug. Night class kid, stack books for a test. Whisper, wish me luck, tap my chest. I don't talk back, I don't need them schemes, but they leave here, holding heavy your dreams. I'm just a bookstore cat, watching rain. From a crooked little shelf, by the pane. Whole city run fast, down the drain. But I stay, let the drip hit my brain. I'm just a bookstore cat, that's my lane. Chillin' where the words ease the pain. Clouds cry on the glass, I remain. Purse off, let the storm say my name. Street lights smearing the puddle on the curb. Car lights blur like forgotten words. Lock turn slow when the sign flip close. I still post up where the window glows. Yeah. Now it's just me in the hum of the vents. Rain drum, Page Russell, incense scent on the sweet crumbs. Talk love, talk loss, leaves us cold on the same old hook by the gloss. He say, world crazy, scratch under my chin. I seen it through this glass, looking in, but up here, man, everything's still. Dust dance lazy in the sun rays spill. Thunder talk tough, I just need this spot. Rain write poems on the rooftop hide. If you ever feel lost in the outside storm, find my shelf where the world stay warm. Come through, I'm just a bookstore cat, watching rain. From a crooked little shelf by the pane. Whole city run fast down the drain, but I stay, let the drip hit my brain. I'm just a bookstore kid, that's my lane. Chillin' where the words eat the pain. Clouds cry on the glass, I remain. Purse off, let the storm say my name.
Sage in the ashtray.
Window crack. Midnight desert air.
Creeping in the back.
Sun bled out about an hour ago. Heat still sitting in the gravel, heavy and low. Truck parked, crooked sand in my shoes. Old hoodie smelling like dust and perfume. Dry sage bundled on the dash like a charm. Smoke drawing slow, little halos on my arm. Breath tastes quiet, world feel thin. I talk to the stars like they're my next of kin. Nothing but a road in a two-lane home. Thoughts ride shotgun, finger on the chrome. Old phone glow, but I let it die. I'd rather hear that wind try to tell me why. Every wrong turn still led me here, where the land stayed blunt and my mind feel clear.
Send the dry sage, midnight wind.
Let it wash my sins.
Pull me in. Eyes half closed, I just drift again.
In that desert hush,
I remember when.
dry sage,
midnight wind.
every bad mood just melts off.
Off my skin.
I ain't chasing nothing.
I just breathe it in.
Dry sage,
Midnight wind.
dust on my tongue, little ghost of the day. Yeah. Pepper in the air, keep the bad dreams away. Coyotes in the canyon singing soft off key. Sound like a cracked old record to me. Backseat cluttered with the life I fled. Cracked Polaroids, letters I never read. But out here past due bills don't bite. Just gritting my teeth in the pale blue light. Palm trees lean like they bout to sleep, but that wind still whisper from the Joshua tree. Say son, keep slow, don't rush that pain. Some things only loosen in the long dark plain. Ash in my jeans make little burnt moons. I tap them off lazy, nod to the dunes. If peace got a smell, it would smell like this. Dry sage, bad choices in a quiet wish.
Send a dry sage, midnight wind.
Let it wash my sins.
Pull me in. Eyes half closed, I just drift again.
In that desert hush,
I remember when.
dry sage,
Midnight wind.
every bad mood just melts.
Off my skin.
I ain't chasing nothing.
I just breathe it in.
Dry sage,
Midnight wind.
windows down, let the night crawl in.
Yeah.
Every deep breath feel like a small wind. Heartbeat sync with the far off train. Same track story, just a different last name. If tomorrow don't call, I'ma sit right here. Watch the sky trade black for that rustic clear. Let the first pale breeze tell me what it meant. How a simple little smell turn my anger into incense.
Send a dry sage, midnight wind.
Let it wash my sins.
Pull me in.
in that desert hush.
I remember when
Dry sage,
midnight wind.
every bad mood just melts off my skin.
I ain't chasing nothing.
I just breathe it in.
Dry sage,
Midnight wind. Rusted iron gate. Little wine when it moves. Fog on the roses. Snails on my shoes. Push that gate, it complain like an old man. Thin line, squeal, all spine, no slow jam. Fog in the garden, sit heavy on my sweatshirt. Grass got diamonds, all borrowed from the wet dirt. Dog in the corner, nose twitch at the cold air. Spider web swing, catching ghosts that are not there. Cicadas in my memory, quiet in the real life. I walk slow, let the day hit me real light. Hand on the metal, it flake on my fingers. Orange on my skin, past time still lingers. Chain hang lazy like it woke up too late. Hold y'all, hold breath when I open that gate. Rusty gate, let me in. Let me in, let me in. Creak so loud, still feel like a friend. Fog in the yard, wrap me up again. Every little sound talks soft like kin. Rusty gate, let me in. Swing slow, swing slow. World out there fast and here move slow. Rusty gate, let me in. One more time, leave all the noise. On the other side, stepping on moss like I'm walking on the ozone. We ain't got a hush saying take your coat off, don't run. Bench by the lie like paint peeled like my patience. Snail trail scribbled doing cursive on the pavement. Hood up, head down, thinking about the worst days. Fog turned the trees into strangers with a hurt face. But the gate got jokes every time that it opened. Same tie squeak sound like it's still hoping. Rings in the metal, little scars from the weather. Me with my baggage, we age up together. If I leave, if I stay, gates sing anyway. Oh, still therapist posted where the hinges sway. Rusty gate, let me in. Let me in, let me in. Creak so loud, still feel like a friend. Fog in the yard, wrap me up again. Every little sound talks soft like kin. Rusty gate, let me in. Swing slow, swing slow. World out there fast and here move slow. Rusty gate, let me in. One more time, leave all the noise. On the other side, breath turn to smoke, it float and vanish. Thoughts do the same when the branches answer. On my hard edges, feel dull at the fence line. Listen to the wine, turn the worry into bedtime. Rusty gate, let me in. Let me in, let me in. Creak so loud, still feel like a friend. Fog in the yard, wrap me up again. Every little sound talks soft like kin. Rusty gate, let me in. Swing slow, swing slow. World out there fast and here move slow. Rusty gate, let me in. One more time, close on the click. And we both unwind. Blue light blink, same old song. Empty road, night too long. That little blue glow on the hill, still breathing. Static in the dark, like the world still speaking. Quarter tank left, but I keep on creeping. Ash in the tray, and my thoughts daydreaming. Old crack dash, all the needles half dead. Sticker on the glass, couple names in my head. Whole coast quiet, just a hum in the spread of that faraway beacon, painting everything blue instead. I park by the field with a wheeze, lean sideways. Power lines hum like they know my mind state. Hands on the wheel, let the clock just vibrate. Every petty problem feels smaller at this range. Blue light radio, way out there, but it feels so close. Just a lonely little halo, keeping watch on the two-lane road. Blue light radio. I don't talk, I just let it glow. Like you know what I came here for. Same hill, same light, same pole. I remember being young in the backseat drifting. Dad said, see that tower, that's the city still blinking. Thought it was a star that had fallen but missed me. Now I'm grown, right along, still chasing that distance. Signals in the fog cut slow through the night air. Half of these dreams never made it past right there. People come and go, I could chart them by the light flash. Every time it posts, I swear I see a life there. Phone face down in the cup, hold it quiet. All the fake noise fade, I don't feel that tired. Pavement got scars from the nights I was wide. Now my heart beats soft like the waves just gliding. Blue light radio, way out there, but it feels so close. Just a lonely little halo, keeping watch on the two-lane road. Blue light radio. I don't talk, I just let it glow. Like you know what I came here for. Same hill, same light, same pole. Sometimes I pull up, kill the lights, just listen. Hear the crickets sync with the quiet transmission. If that tower got eyes, it don't watch my decisions. See me at my worst and just kept on blinking. Long nights, wrong fights, so dirt on my name. Burn bridges in the rear view, smoke in the frame. But that beam still sweep like it don't hold blame. Just a patient little post in the world off aim. Nothing too deep, just a place I can aim for. When the map fold up and my pride feel painful, I don't need words, just a sign that it's stable. That soft blue note on an invisible cable. Blue light radio, way out there, but it feels so close. Just a lonely little halo, keeping watch on the two-lane road. I don't talk, I just let it glow. Like you know what I came here for. Same hill, same light, same pole. If you see that shine, you already know. Follow that blue line all the way home. Neon in the cup. Yeah. Neon in the cup, ice barely clinking. Yeah. Sweat on the glass, slow night, deep thinking. Back booth sitting, sun just slipping. Pink glow licking on the rims I'm sipping. Condensation running like a long week down. Finger draw a line through it, wrap my doubts out. Menu to the left, phone face down. Water to my right, whole world drown. Bartender laugh floating through the small talk air. I'm half in the moment, half ain't there. Neon light in my water, glass looking like a little blue altar. I stare, let it bend my doubts. Ripples turn worries inside out. Yeah. Neon light in my water, cold clarity, city grows softer. Every glow on the ice, low prayer. I'm here, I'm fine, yeah, right here. Lazy in the brain, let the day unwind. Bills on the table, but they wait in line. Little crack on the glass when my thumb pressed tight, like the brakes in my faith when I test this life. Couple heads in the corner talk big time plans. I just watch their dreams dance on the back of my hand. Reflection in the drink, got my jawline warped like the stories I tell when I talk too short. Take a slow, cool sip, let the chill drift down. All heat from the week get stripped right out. I ain't rich, but I'm rich in this small cheap piece. Just me, this seat, and the low-key breeze. Neon light in my water, glass looking like a little blue altar. I stare, let it bend my doubts. Ripples turn worries inside out. Neon light in my water, cold clarity, city grows softer. Every glow on the ice, slow prayer. I'm here, I'm fine, right here. Tilt back, see the whole room swim. Yeah. All the colors in the cup, all the noise go dim. Yeah. If the world gotta spin on a thin ass wire, let it spin through the glass while the glow run higher. Yeah. She slide by, say you always this quiet. Smile in the shine, say tonight I might be. She laugh, leave streaks on the tabletop wood. I watch them face slow like the bad and the good. Street hum faint through the door, crack breeze. I'm cool with my thoughts, let them walk at ease. If peace just a moment that you catch off guard. I caught mine sitting in a tall clear jar. Long day heavy, but my chest feel light. Heavy lidded eyes in the soft low light. If tomorrow hit hard, I recall this view. Little cheek blast, making big things smooth. Neon light in my water, glass looking like a little blue altar. I stare, let it bend my doubts. Ripples turn worries inside out. Neon light in my water, cold clarity, city grows softer. Every glow on the ice, slow prayer. I'm here, I'm fine, right here. One last sip, then I stand up slow. Leave a ring on the table where the cold glass froze. Step back in the dark, let the calm ride longer. Got a little less weight, got my mind feel stronger. Half-lit days, closed shops, cold air. Vince hum slow, I just stand there. Carpet all gray, old gum stains. Late night crew with the flow machines. My steps clap back from 100 gates. Every echo like a question in my rib cage. Departure's dark, all the boys on sleep. Plastic chairs in a crooked suite. I trace my name on a dusty pane. Plane taxis pass, I just watch it fade. Phone at 1%, screen burn lines. Bag with a busted strap tie spine. I'm the last one out, first one in. Whole world packed, but I'm stuck within. Empty terminal, my echo, my only friend. Every footstep say the same thing again. I ain't gone yet, I ain't gone yet. Whole world moving, and I'm stuck at the end. Empty terminal, my echo, my only friend. Every footstep say the same thing again. I ain't gone yet, I ain't gone yet. Guess I'm bored and all the thoughts in my head. Yeah. Metal detector off, it don't blink. Janitor cart with the plastic clink. Bending like buzz like a tired brain. Same stale chips, same old pain. Suit on the bench with his tie undone. Dreaming of a beach he ain't never touched. Gate C12 like a chapel pew. I confess my sins to an empty view. OPA voice cracked, half a phrase. Last call and it just fades. Like every chance that I didn't chase. Watch it scroll by, never say. Empty terminal, my echo, my only friend. Every footstep say the same thing again. I ain't gone yet, I ain't gone yet. Whole world moving and I'm stuck stuck at the end. Empty terminal, my echo, my only friend. Every footstep say the same thing again. I ain't gone yet, I ain't gone yet. Guess I'm bored and all the thoughts in my head. Clicking the ceiling, dripping the wall. I could hear a pen think, not just fall. I paste those lines in the faded tile. Every lap, little less than now. If a heart breaks here with no one near, does it even make a sound in the air? So clear, I hear it, I hear it. Found my face in the black glass frame, duty-free sign with my tied name. Thought about every fight I lost, every text I ain't send, every bridge I tossed. One more night in this transit zone where you halfway gone, halfway home. I talk to the gate, ask what's next. It answer back in fluorescent breath. Son, you been waiting on a boarding call that only comes when you move at all. So I lace my shoes, tie them tight, let these echoes push me into the night. Empty terminal, my echo, my only friend. Every footstep say the same thing again. I ain't gone yet, I ain't gone yet. Whole world moving and I'm stuck at the end. Empty terminal, my echo, my only friend. Every footstep say the same thing again. I ain't gone yet, I ain't gone yet. Guess I'm bored and all the thoughts in my head. Gates behind me, glass door slide. My steps still talking, but I don't hide now. I'm gone now, I'm gone. Soft in the tide of a sleeping town on the other side. Sun faded hair, arm on the door. Dust on my keys, I've been here before. Yeah, got that sage in the sand on my hands, I'm coasting. Yeah, dry wind in my face, old plans, I'm ghosting. Let it burn, let it clear what I don't understand. I just breathe, I just be in the center of this land. Got that sage in the sand on my hands, I'm zoning. Hope pass in the ash, slow drag, I'm owning. Every scar, every prayer, every line in my hand. I just breathe, I just be in the center of this land. Car seat cracked, sun bleached, no tint. Ash in the tray, loose change, old mint. Windows half down, same road since a kid. Same pale hill, same stickers on the lid. Grandma on the porch, little bundle tied tight. Said wave this slow when your slow ain't right. Smoke made circles in the throat of the day. Dry laugh, dry dirt, but the hurt blew away. Now I ride slow where the stray dogs roam. Tumbleweed roll like they looking for a home. Phone on silent, it can cry on its own. Dust in my lungs, but I'm calm in the bone. Got that sage in the sand on my hands, I'm coasting. Dry wind in my face, old plans, I'm ghosting. Let it burn, let it clear what I don't understand. I just breathe, I just be in the center of this land. Yeah, got that sage in the sand on my hands, I'm zoning. Hope pass in the ash, slow drag, I'm owning. Yeah, every scar, every prayer, every line in my hand. I just breathe, I just be in the center of this land. Yeah, yeah. Front yard dirt, white plastic chair lean. Uncle in the shade, big laugh, tall can jeans. Roll one small for the ones that ain't here. Blue 3 puffs for the ones in the mirror. sun hit the hood, turn the paint to a bruise. Life hit me back, I just tightened my shoes. To that same boy, tracing clouds with his eyes, finding new saints in the telephone lines. Ties, write poems on the gravel, slow script. Every mile marker like a scar on the wrist. But it's cool, every mark got a map in it too. Every hot breeze like it's asking what you trying to do. So I park near the fence where the land feel wide. Pop trunk, let the hot air climb inside. Pinch that leaf, let the memory spread. Smell like everything my family said.
Inhale the hurt,
Exhale the way.
circle that smoke.
Let it choose your fate. Got that sage in the sand on my hands, I'm coasting. Dry wind in my face, old plans, I'm ghosting. Let it burn, let it clear what I don't understand. I just breathe, I just be in the center of this land. Got that sage in the sand on my hands, I'm zoning. Whole past in the ash, slow drag, I'm owning. Every scar, every prayer, every line in my hand. Yeah, I just breathe, I just be in the center of this land. Yeah, it's that slow talk, low tone, late dusk groove. Lip crack, eyes red, but I still don't move. Hear the rocks crunch light under old worn souls. See my post calm down while the sky turns gold. Think about the times I was lost on this road. Knuckles on the wheel, same story retold. Now every wrong turn feel right in my chest, cause it led me right back where the air smell blessed. Little branch in my fist like I'm holding my past. Every flick of the ash, let the weight fall fast. If the world too loud, I just faded as dirt. Let the heat on my neck match the heat of my shirt. If you see that smoke by the fence line sway, know somebody tryna let their ghosts flow. Pages breathing slow, clock hand dragging, hallway lights on low, whole world lagging. Doors click, they drip off my skin. Echo in the stairwell, then it caves back in. Stacks lean in, like they tryna eavesdrop. Titles on the spine, or the chatter just stop. Old chair creak, like it's clearing his throat. Dust dance in the beam, tiny ghosts in the flow. I move like a shadow, finger on the map. Index in the index, heart in my lap. One cough in the corner, then it vanishes quick. Thick air, thin sounds every step. Feel thick. After sundown, the library talk in silence. Every shelf holds secrets, sleeping in the quiet. I breathe real small, let the night read me. Yeah, the world out there loud, but these words set me free. Librarian yawning, cardigan halfway closed. Heard a zipper in the distance like a symbol, I suppose. Clock say closing, but time feel bent. Last chapter heavy, ink smell intent. I skim through margins, little notes from a stranger. Tiny blue question marks flirting with danger. Brain on a slow ride, thoughts in a low glide. Lamp halos floating like moons on the roadside. HVAC whisper, floorboard reply. Every tiny click feel 10 stories high. After sundown, the library talk in silence. Every shelf holds secrets, sleeping in the quiet. I breathe real small, let the night read me. Yeah, the world out there loud, but these words set me free. Outside, siren wailing, here barely exists. just a fake red memory behind the book list. My phone face down, signal getting thin. Whole feet far away, farther than it's ever been. Back wall window, sky turned bruised, but the sentences glowing like they just refuse to dim with the daylight. They stay in their lane, ink lines steady while my mind unchanged. I trail one paragraph like a car on cruise. Eyes half heavy, but I can't let it lose. After sundown, the library talking silence. Every shelf holds secrets, sleeping in the quiet. I breathe real small, let the night read me. Yeah, the world out there loud, but these words set me free. Lace slip on the desk, pen sleeping by the bell. I whisper my goodbyes to the stories that held my body in one place while my head left town. Whole life levitating 2 feet off the ground. Keys jingle faintly, walk out the aisle. Check chair, shut blind, soft in the day smile. He passed me a glance like last one, kid. I nod, close, slow, still mark where I hit a photo scrap. Page 3, just a word I circle. Stay sitting there in my loop in purple. We drift to the doorway, fluorescence fade. Shelf sink back into comfortable shade. Step out to the street, noise rush my ear. But a hush from the stacks still follow me here. After sundown, the library talking silent. Every shelf holds secrets, sleeping in the quiet. I breathe real small, let the night read me. Yeah, the world out there loud, but these words set me free. Moon on the courtyard, footsteps slowing. Silence in my backpack, every page still glowing. I carry that hush like a beat in my chest. When the sun goes down again, I'll be back in that nest. Smoke on my hoodie, salt wind on my tongue, sand stuck in my laces, they already sunk. Cracked window in the bucket, summer peeling off the dash. Little resin on my fingers, still I'm moving hella slow, let it last. Pine needles in the flow mats from that pull out by the curb. Ocean talking in the distance like it's humming every word I never learned. Cold air on my eyelids, wake me better than a shot. All these ghosts up in my history, blowing out the back, getting lost. Bare feet on that driftwood, phone dying in the seat. Ain't nobody finna find me, just a goal, just a tie, just a tree. It's that scent of pine needles in cold salt air. Whole past wash clean, just hanging in there. Take a long slow breath, let the world disappear. Yeah, we right here, right here. That scent of pine needles in cold salt air. Every wrong I wrote gets lighter to bear. Take a long slow pull, let the doubt run scared. We just right here, right here. Hood up in the fog bank, great world, but I feel fine. Got that sleepy little half grin, let the shoreline straighten out my spine. Oh, pain in the rear view, rust creeping on the chrome. But the breeze got that sharp bite, cutting every chain I used to own. Yeah, loose talk on the back roads, used to bark, used to snap. Now I'm whispering the tree trunks, let the bark soak the weight off my bed. Ash flicked by my Vans print, tiny sparking in all this blue. Watch it fade into the needles, like the part of me that couldn't tell the truth. Is that scent of pine needles in cold salt air? Whole past wash clean, just hanging in there. Take a long, slow breath, let the world disappear. Yeah, we right here, right here. That scent of pine needles and cold salt air. Every wrong I broke is lighter to bear. Take a long, slow pull, let the doubt run scared. We just right here, right here. Cool wind through my sweatshirt, finger tracing in the sand. Let go in crooked letters, water wiping out the plan. I've been running in a circle around the same old field. Now it's footprints, then it's nothing, like they were never here. It's that scent of pine needles in cold salt air. Whole past wash clean, just hanging in there. Take a long, slow breath, let the world disappear. Yeah, we right here, right here. That scent of pine needles and cold salt air. Every wrong I wrote is lighter to bear. Take a long, slow pull, let the doubt run scared. We just right here, right here, right here. Steam on my hands, sun in my lap. Circle these streets on a wrinkled old map. Yeah, dark roast in the chip cup, lip print on the rim woke the dust up. 4 lines running like dry rivers, brown edges, little rips like splinters. Table green stained in a slow halo, black ink bleed by the torn staple. I trace routes that my uncle used to mention, backseat dreams, coastline extensions. Brown bag lunch, half warm, kinda soggy. Mama in the kitchen, eyes a little groggy. Coffee in the pot, whole crib in the haze. Pop's finger on the map, it's the long way. Crease down the middle like a lifeline. Pin dot sitting where the night shine. I breathe deep, bitter swirl in my lungs. Past on the paper, future on my tongue. Dark roast and no rose, I can smell them with my eyes closed. Weather lines faded cold, I've been chasing with the map road. Caffeine hard, slow, so I've been cooling on the same stroll. Dark roast and no rose, every stain got a story that it still holds. Coffee ring sitting on the state line, brown ghost halo looking like a stop sign. Thumbtack hold through small town where we broke down, laugh while we stalled out. Passenger seat full of gas receipts, wrinkled like the map sitting by my feet. She drew hearts where the coastline bends and circled every place you wanna start again. Lazy flow in a slow lane, breezing smoke from the cup, little steam on the ceiling. I learned patience on them small back streets. Every wrong turn made the right day sweet. Storefronts written in the language of cracks, backyard fences, barking little packs. I just marked X's when my soul felt quiet, with a brew hit smooth, real silent. Dark roast and no rose, I could smell them with my eyes closed. Weather lines faded cold, I've been chasing with the map road. Caffeine hard, slow, so I've been cooling on the same stroll. Dark roast and no rose, every stain got a story that it still holds. Steam curl, page curl, same motion. Brown waves in the chip cup ocean. Finger on the highway, hard on pause. Bitter on my tongue, still sweet in the flaws, yeah. Crease corner pointing to a cracked pier. We was young, tossing stones at the flat mirror. Sun low, whole sky in the water. Pocket full of change, didn't think about tomorrow. Now I sit solo with the blinds half open. Same scene floating while my mind stay coasting. Maps stacked up like years on the shelf. Some routes run out, some led to myself. Coffee getting cold, ink still bleeding. Names in the margin from the ones that's leaving. I read them slow, let the silence talk back. Every little scribble like a long lost track. Yeah, beat belly knocking, heart in the pocket. Keep loop lazy, brain on a rocket. Stay rooted in the smell of that first sip. One hand on the past, one on the gear. Shark roasting no roads. I can smell them with my eyes closed. Weather lines faded cold. I've been chasing with the map road. Caffeine hard, slow, slow. I've been cooling on the same stroll. Dark roads and no roads. Every stain got a story that it still holds. Last drop, last route. Fold it up, fade out. If I get lost, I'll be straight. Follow that scent down the Golden Gate.
Yeah. Late drip, street quiet, heart loud. Shoes sink in the sidewalk, moon hiding in a black cloud. Steam from the road still breathing. Last car gone, now it's just me thinking. Puddle by the curb like a portal. Deep whole sky in a circle, can't see the street. Drop hit, rings creep from the center out. My face in the water looks stressed with doubt. Lines in my forehead, ripples erase it. Every little worry, the rain just replaces. Been stop sign lean like it's tied to. Old gum on the pavement, same on view. Put the palm, make it all look brand new. Stretch buildings been long necks like they tryna confess. Little leaf doing laps like a lost boat. Trash can lid, hold on one dart note. Quiet so loud when the night that's still. Clock in my chest keeps swinging that. Reflections in a dark pond at the midnight rain. See my whole life tremble, then it fade again. Every drop draws circles around my whole pain. Let it spread, let it sing, let it wash my reflections in a dark pond at the midnight rain. World upside down, but the truth feel plain. If it come, let it come, I don't fight that change. I just watch, I just breathe, let it rearrange. Lamp on the corner, got a cough, keep flicking. Half light, half shade time. Slow dripping, my shadow on the wall. Do a lazy dance, then drown in the puddle like it took that chance. Storm passed, but it left me a mirror on the ground. Sky in the gutter, stars in the drain mouth. Funny how the beauty hide in the throwaway. Gotta look down low just to see a new way. My phone buzzed once, I don't even check. Got ghosts in my contacts, weight on my neck. Talking to the pond like it talk back quiet. Every thought that I drop cause it's small, I hit toss one rock. Watch the whole frame shake, moon break, face break, street lights quake. Then it settle slow in the black glass. Kinda like the hurt when enough nights. Reflections in a dark pond after midnight rain. See my whole life tremble, then it fade again. Every drop draws circles around my whole pain. Let it spread, let it sing, let it wash my reflections in a dark pond after midnight rain. World upside down, but the truth feel plain. If it come, let it come, I don't fight that change. I just watch, I just breathe, let it rearrange. Lip of the curve like a thin gray frame. Holding in the night, every loss, every gain. I lean over, talk low to my own eyes. Boy, you still here, that's the real surprise. Wind push a ripple from the corner in. That's life when it sneak in the spot you in. You can run from the storm, you can curse that rain, or thank every drop that exposed your reflections in a dark pond after midnight rain. See my whole life tremble, then it fade again. Every drop draws circles around my whole pain. Let it spread, let it sing, let it wash my reflections in a dark pond after midnight rain. World upside down, but the truth feel plain. If it come, let it come, I don't fight that change. I just watch, I just breathe, let it rearrange.